Hey guys, welcome back to another Mini-Sode, where today we'll be talking about Turok Evolution. A prequel to the first game on Nintendo 64, Evolution tells the story of Talset, a Native American warrior who's facing off against the evil Captain Tobias Bruckner. Yep, that's his name. Anyway, before Talset can deliver the finishing blow to Bruckner, the two are teleported to another world called the Lost Lands. Here, an ancient evil race known as the Sleg are waging war against the humans here in order to rule the Lost Lands and enslave them. Talset agrees to help them as he has been prophesied to be the legendary warrior who will stop them, the mighty Turok. As a series that, from what I remember on the Nintendo 64, had kind of an off-the-wall narrative as the games went on. I mean, seriously, does anyone even remember what the hell Part 3 was about? Because I sure don't. It's nice to see how the legend of Turok began. Plus, when one of the villains has a name so ridiculous that Electronic Gaming Monthly named an award for terrible games after you, you know you've done something right. As to be expected in the series, Turok Evolution is a first-person shooter where you progress from level to level, shooting and platforming your way to completing that stage objectives. You have a decent arsenal of weaponry to pick up, like bows, a pistol, shotgun, flechette gun, rocket launcher, and more, with most weapons having a secondary mode of fire. There are even a few sections where you'll hop on a pterodactyl and take to the skies in Panzer Dragoon-inspired shooter stages. This is all fine and standard for a shooter of this time, but there's some big issues going on with Evolution. First, the controls aren't very responsive and feel a bit awkward and floaty, something that makes itself known when you try to platform on certain areas. Even the flying sections are tough to control, especially when you're trying to make sharp turns or collect pickups. It's pretty tough, even if you adjust the stick sensitivity, making the game as a whole tougher than it needs to be. Lastly, the AI is pretty dumb. If you have any form of sniper weapon, you can take out a group of enemies just standing around, with none of them responding to the fact that their comrades are getting picked off right in front of them. Now, it wouldn't be a Turok game without multiplayer, and Evolution does have one, complete with standard deathmatch, capture the flag modes, and even flying deathmatch stages, as well as a good assortment of characters and maps to play on for 1 to 4 players. It's not terrible, it's just that there are better multiplayer shooters available on the big green. Like Halo. Visually, Evolution, while not a graphical tour de force, is still decent looking for a game that came out early in the Xbox's life. The environments are bright enough and feel like you're in a prehistoric world, and the character models are also pretty good, when you can see them before you blow them up into gooey bits with your guns. On the audio side, the music does a good job with songs that mix an orchestra with tribal beats that go very well with the action and tone of the game. Meanwhile, the voiceover is nothing special, but it gets the job done.
Well, I see Jun got you here in one piece. Let's get going. You're not scared of heights, are you? If you've been summoned by the Seer, this is the fastest way to get there. Don't worry, I'll try to go easy on you. Let's go!
Evolution is an interesting title for this Turok prequel, mostly because it doesn't feel like it's evolved much. True, the visuals are better than on N64, and the flying levels, while tough to control, are a welcome addition. But other than that, it's just the same old for this dinosaur hunter, which is probably why the planned sequel was scrapped, and we didn't get another Turok game till 2008. Which then ended the series for good as of now. I will say though that if you're a fan of the N64 games, you'll like Evolution enough to warrant picking it up for its more than reasonable price. And with that, this is the Dolly Popka. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.